Hey guys, it's an update video. Yes, this is what we've been waiting for. So I said I was gonna upload to Humany every day, and now it's been over a week. So what happened? Um, I got a haircut. That's not a big deal. But I think last week I kind of had a few mental breakdowns, and I didn't think I was like stable enough to just talk to a camera. And also, a pattern that I've noticed is that if I get stressed, my acne gets worse. This is just in general, so you can see it's pretty bad. So I didn't want to be in front of the camera at that time either. But now I think I can talk to you or whatever. Um, so what I've realized over the last week is that I am going to need a major change in my habits if I do want to work on both YouTube and college work at the same time. Because we're currently in week 5 of the quarter here, and there's 10 weeks in a quarter, so we're about halfway through. And I'm going to be honest, in terms of serious video making, I haven't done anything. Just because I've been busy with schoolwork and like clubs and I don't know, other stuff. And if I'm going to be realistic, if nothing changes, I can't imagine starting or finishing a video before the end of the quarter in December, which makes me really sad because back in 2016 I was doing both just fine. So I think I'm going to need to do a bit of self-reflection and figure out why this time period I'm faring so badly. Um, Part of it, I guess, is my standards for videos on KRKH has gone up. Part of it might be um, Monday through Thursday, my earliest class is like 9 or 9:30 a.m., which is pretty early for me. And I usually end up skipping them because I want to sleep in, but then I kind of fall behind. I'm not really falling behind, but it just makes me feel like I'm like not being a good student, and that kind of leaves me in a bad mood. Um, but yeah, there's things that I'm gonna have to work on personally myself. I guess like also today I met with an academic field coach, something like that, to help me schedule out more rigorously what I'm going to be doing for like every hour of the day. And I've already broken that schedule within like 12 hours, but I don't care. Whatever. I guess the exciting news for this video is that I'm going to finally declare in computer science as my major, which is the field that I was gravitating towards for the last 2+ years. So it's not too surprising that I'm doing that. Um, but the last straw on the camel's back that made me switch, I'm not switch, declare, I haven't done it yet, but I will soon, is that I wanted an advisor who was in the same field as me. Because, okay, I had a pre-major advisor who was in law, so we didn't have much overlap. He was a nice guy, but he just couldn't help me much. And here's what I want now. So I realized in my free time, I make videos that are related to computer science. And I'm trying to teach as many people as possible in a very digestible way these concepts, like neural networks, whatever. And I felt like of all places in the world where I would feel welcome to make these types of videos would be at Stanford because they have so many resources, I guess, that are CS related. So if I wanted someone to help me proofread my script or like make sure that my algorithms are correct or give me more actual computers and GPUs to use, it would be here. But I've actually found the opposite is true in that I feel like it's kind of like hostile for video making. Like every time I start working on a piece set, I'm subconsciously thinking, wow, this is the way they pound out another 11 hours out of my free time so that I don't make videos. And I know they're not intentionally trying to crush my creative spirit, but that is what's happening. And I don't want to blame the institution because, I mean, that's just wrong. This is my own problem of time management. So I need to keep like reflecting on myself, just being aware of how I'm acting. And I realize what's best for me is not to bash Stanford, but maybe to find someone to help me out on these problems individually. And I think a CS advisor would be the best in doing that because the CS advisor would understand the value of these videos while also knowing how the system at Stanford works. So maybe they would give me a way to lighten my course load a little bit so that I could invest more in these videos. Um, and that's all I want. But I have looked through the few professors that I do know and that could become advisors, and they all have like hundreds of students under the umbrella. So if I choose them as my advisor, they're not going to know me personally because they have so many people to deal with. So instead, I have to choose someone who's like less popular so that they can have some one-on-one time with me, and that seems a little difficult because I'll be meeting with them for the first time. But that's not a big issue. I'm just talking about like stuff that I've been thinking about. Um, okay, there's so many like rant topics that just made me so angry during that last week. That was really difficult for me that I could bring up now, but I think each one deserves their own video, so I'm not going to bring them up now. Um, but I will say, as corny as this sounds, I think my YouTube channels are now a part of my identity in that maybe one of the reasons that these last few weeks have been so hard for me is that I haven't been uploading, so I don't feel like my true self. That sounds really dumb, but it's like, yeah, part of me's missing. Like the creative outlet is gone, and yeah, I think that enough. Like I don't need to prove myself. That like me just saying it is enough validation. I don't know what I'm saying, okay? So I want to get started again, but it's gonna be hard because like it's midterm season and all that. But nothing should take higher priority than um, the things I love doing. Okay, I gotta stay on track. I don't want to make this video draw on for too long. What do I talk about? I feel like there's more important stuff to say. I mean, I was gonna mention that like this hiatus on KRKH is now 2 months and 9 days long, which is the longest it's been since late 2015, before TWOW, and that's just so unusual for me to like not upload a video for that long, and I feel bad, and like I don't feel pressure because the YouTube audience is demanding more videos, and I can't I can't satisfy them because I honestly feel like every single commenter out there, I mean, most commenters will be like, "Oh, Carrie, take your time. We don't want to rush you. Do what's comfortable for you." Like, I think my audience will be supportive of me no matter what I do. This is my own personal, like, need to create something that's missing. And even if there were zero people giving me hate or whatever, I would still feel bad if I didn't upload a video. So yeah, this is all just a personal struggle. Um, and also I was thinking like perhaps it would be petty to compare the serious CS work that I do in my homework assignments to the projects that I do and upload to YouTube. I don't know if this is going to sound arrogant, but there's a part of me that just gets a little annoyed when I see the Stanford CS professors celebrating having 1,000 students in their CS class, and it's been growing every year, and like it was 700 last year, and now there's 1,000, and like sure you're educating 1,000 people, but those are already like 1,000 of the most smartest. Oh my god, I'm not smart. The smartest students out there. So like those are the people who would be able to figure it out on their own. Oh, maybe not on their own, but like they'd find a way to learn this material regardless. And I don't know, like if my video gets 1 million views, that gets no celebration, but like obviously because like they don't know who I am, and like they're not on YouTube all the time, so I should email them. That's actually my main problem is like I have trouble just sending out emails to people I don't know yet. It gives me like a lot of anxiety and it takes me a long time. So that's another problem I'm gonna have to deal with. But like if these professors are really so eager in educating the most people and having the biggest impact, I feel like it's more important to teach the people who aren't already in one of the best colleges and like maybe are still in middle school or high school and aren't sure if computer science is even their thing. And that's what I'm trying to do. God, I sound so pretentious and I I'm scared someone's gonna take this clip like years in the future and use it as like um, slander against me. So I gotta watch my mouth. But all I'm saying is that in some form or another, I do think there is value to my videos that can be compared. Like it is on a same level of value in my life to my schoolwork. So I can't let it go. And um, it's just hard because right now the scary deadlines from homework exist and they're only a few days away. But there are no deadlines for YouTube videos. So every day I get scared into doing which one has the nearest deadline, and that's always the homework. The homework's always going to win. So after 5 weeks, that's what I found. Is like I've done like 12 homework assignments and 0 videos, and that just makes me mad. So that's what my life is like now. I said I wasn't gonna make this update video long, but it's already 12 minutes. So I'm gonna end it, and I'm not gonna edit it because that's not the point of Humany. So bye. Hopefully tomorrow I feel better. Well, I guess I feel fine today. Hopefully tomorrow I make progress.